India, the world's largest democracy, is rolling out the red carpet for the Taliban, a group the world fears. This isn't a diplomatic blunder, it's a calculated gamble in a high stakes game for control of Asia. With Pakistan and China watching from the wings, India is making a risky new friend. But is this a master stroke of geopolitical strategy or a deal that's doomed to backfire? The story exploded with a landmark visit. Amir Khan Muttaqi, the Taliban's acting foreign minister, recently landed in New Delhi, the first official trip of its kind since the group stormed back to power in 2021. This wasn't just for show. India announced it's upgrading its technical mission in Kabul to a full fledged embassy, a clear signal that after years of keeping its distance, New Delhi is all in. The move sent shockwaves across the region, and it begs the question, why now? And what does each side really want? For the Taliban, the motives are a mix of desperation and sharp strategy. First and most importantly, it's about money. Afghanistan is sitting on what's estimated to be $1 trillion worth of mineral resources, like huge deposits of lithium and copper. The Taliban has openly invited Indian companies to come and invest, seeing it as a golden ticket to fix their shattered economy and break free from global isolation. Second, the Taliban is trying to walk a very fine line. They're nervous about becoming too dependent on their traditional allies, Pakistan and China. Their relationship with Pakistan has soured over cross border security issues, especially with the TTP. And while China is eager to pull Afghanistan into its massive Belt and Road initiative, the Taliban worries about becoming just another piece on Beijing's chessboard. India offers a powerful alternative, a way to diversify their friends and prove they can stand on their own. Finally, it's about looking legitimate. A high profile visit to a regional powerhouse like India and the reopening of an embassy gives the Taliban a stamp of international acceptance they desperately need while still under UN sanctions. India's decision has nothing to do with ideology and everything to do with cold, hard strategy. The main goal is to counter its two biggest rivals, Pakistan and China. For decades, Pakistan has treated Afghanistan as its strategic depth, a backyard to project its power, and critics say to support anti India militant groups. New Delhi's direct line to Kabul cuts through that advantage, leaving Islamabad feeling strategically boxed in. Then there's China. Beijing has been aggressively pushing to extend its China Pakistan Economic Corridor, or CPEC, into Afghanistan. India's engagement is a direct challenge to that plan. By investing in Afghan infrastructure and backing alternate trade routes like the Chabahar port in Iran, which cleverly bypasses Pakistan, India is creating its own economic corridor and weakening China's grip. It's a race for influence, and India refuses to be sidelined. Beyond that rivalry, India has two other key interests: resources and security. Access to Afghanistan's critical minerals is essential for India's booming tech and green energy industries. And by having a seat at the table in Kabul, India can directly pressure the Taliban to make sure Afghan soil isn't used by terrorist groups to attack India, a promise the Taliban has repeatedly made. This diplomatic dance has not gone unnoticed. Pakistan is watching with deep suspicion, viewing India's moves as a direct threat. Tensions have been running high, with Pakistan previously conducting aerial attacks near the Afghan border, a move the Taliban's foreign minister condemned as a big mistake while on Indian soil. China, meanwhile, is playing the long game. While it publicly says its cooperation with Pakistan and the Taliban isn't aimed at India, its actions suggest a clear strategy to box in New Delhi's influence. The region has become a three-way chessboard, with each power maneuvering for the upper hand. Yet, amid all the competition, there is one point of rare agreement. At the recent Moscow format talks, India, China, Russia, and Pakistan all jointly called for more counter terrorism cooperation. They all agreed that Afghanistan must not become a safe haven for terrorists, a shared fear that can force even the fiercest rivals to find common ground. India's engagement with the Taliban isn't about building a friendship. It's a pragmatic, high stakes gamble driven purely by national interest. For India, it's a shot at countering its rivals, securing crucial resources, and protecting its own security. For the Taliban, it's a pathway to economic survival and a place on the world stage. This alliance of convenience is redrawing the map of South Asia, sparking new tensions and fragile new partnerships. The world's largest democracy is shaking hands with one of its most feared groups, and the consequences are only just beginning to unfold. What do you think? Is India's move a brilliant geopolitical masterstroke or a dangerous compromise of its values? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.